The first half of the season is done, and these are the five most surprising things that happened this season, according to what I saw. Fifth on the list is Barcelona's start to the season. Barcelona might not be in good form right now, but let's be honest, the way they started the season was not something that everyone expected. And me as a Barcelona fan, it was surprising to me because of the situation of the club coming into the season, the injuries, and the injuries that we got as the season progressed. And Flick really did a good job early on the season, and we racked up a lot of wins and scored a lot of goals. And this is something that really surprised me in the early parts of the season. Barcelona form, we actually beat Real Madrid and Bayern Munich back to back, and it's something that really surprised me. Barcelona might have fallen off, but we had an impressive start to the season. That is something that cannot be taken away. Fourth on the list is Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest form this season is something that nobody wants to talk about. They are currently fourth in the Premier League table, and Nottingham Forest is the club that we haven't seen do well in any competition in a very, very long time. And right now, they are currently fourth in the Premier League table. And I don't know how long they can continue or sustain this form, but so far so good. They are good, and their players, they are actually playing very well, playing some good football and winning games. And it's not really easy to defeat Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. If you have watched their match, they are really, really hard to defeat, and they are a really good side this season. And I'm excited to watch them, see them do well in the Premier League. Third on the list is Real Madrid and Mbappe's early season form. They are kind of getting back to their feet right now, getting their form back. Mbappe is scoring goals, and Real Madrid are now winning matches comfortably and also playing well. But early on in the season, the way they started the season wasn't something that anyone expected. When Mbappe joined up with Real Madrid, the likes of Vinicius and Rodrigo, everyone expected that Real Madrid, any club they come against, was going to take a lot of goals or concede a lot of goals. Real Madrid are going to be playing some majestic football, but it's not what we saw in the early parts of the season. That's not what we saw. Mbappe really struggled for form. Real Madrid also struggled for form. It's not like they were not winning matches, but they were not really playing well as a team. But that's something that is currently improving. So second on the list is Man City's form. This is I think this is one of the most surprising things that had happened in the first half of this season. Man City have been in horrible form this first half of the season, and Guardiola will be looking for a way to find a solution to this Man City problem before the second half or the business end of the season kicks off. Because right now Man City are not even close to the top four, and it's something that is surprising to see. This is the worst Man City side we've seen in a very, very long time, and it's really surprising to me. I don't know if it's surprising to you, but it's really surprising. I'm very sure it's surprising to everyone in that watches football right now, the way Man City have been playing the first half of this season. And let's just see how it goes. The first thing that surprised me, the most surprising thing that happened this season so far, is Rodri winning the Ballon d'Or over Vinicius Jr. Vinicius was clearly the favorite in everybody's eyes, in most people's eyes, and Rodri won the Ballon d'Or over him, and that was something that was surprising that no one expected. I don't think most people expected it. I mean, people who came after Rodri and when it came and started shouting online, I don't think that most of them expected Rodri to win. I mean, they are surprised as us who expected Vinicius or who wanted Vinicius to win it because of the kind of season Vinicius had. In the business end of last season, Vinicius really stepped up for Real Madrid and all. And Rodri was also good last season, also won the Euros, and I think that factored in a lot for him to win the Ballon d'Or. But it was still surprising though, and that I think was the most surprising thing that happened in this first half of the season. Let's see what the second half of the season brings. Hopefully, we get more good football, more excitement, and let's see how it goes.